So these past 2 days we have been working on a very basic reg tool for asking questions in Spanish with documents in Spanish from the topic of agriculture in Spain. So with this reg you can ask questions, well, for now we only have a few documents, so it's very generic information, but you can ask questions about how is agriculture in Spain and lots of different aspects from different provinces as well. And it answers you in Spanish. You're able to ask in Spanish because all the documents are in Spanish, and it answers you in Spanish. So for that we're using, well, we process the documents and then we store the document embeddings in vector. So it also allows us to expand in the future for spatial data. But for now we only use text. And well, here's a little demo. We don't have a fancy presentation, just the fast copy interface. So
we can make whatever question you want. It would be related to the agriculture in Spain. If not, it will fail. So
yeah.
We have some questions like, well, this is in Spanish, but this tell about what plants must we use in the future to have improvements in agriculture. So you can ask to the
you can ask the reg, and then it doesn't invent anything. If it doesn't know, it just answers that it doesn't have information. So
you can make more questions, maybe one that has its content in the PDFs.
yeah.
For example, we have the one from that here.
Yeah. No, in French.
But may I ask you,
Yes.
like, so you prompted it, yeah? So what if you ask in English?
I think you probably can ask in
Yeah,
English.
because
It
we
is
can try.
just going to be a little bit difficult, I think.
Look, because
Well, you can.
like two sentences in Spanish, one would be in Spanish and one would be in English.
Mm-hmm.
They're very close to each other in this latent space.
Yeah.
So it, like, unless you prompted it to receive Spanish, it should work in English as well.
Yeah, I mean, it should work in English. Like, receive the question, it should work.
Yeah.
But then we
There-
put it in the prompt that it should answer in Spanish.
Yeah, that's okay.
So probably if you ask in English, it will understand and it will find relevant
Yeah.
information. But yeah, so now we asked how much money is destined to agriculture in Andalusia, which is a specific province, and well, it answered with an answer that is in the PDFs that we have in our database. So in that way, it works really well. And then apart from that, we also, since we have very few data, we have just a few documents because this is a very basic right for now. We also created an endpoint so you can upload your own documents if you want to expand this database and you want to have more information about, I don't know, a few specific topics inside of the agriculture topic. And so
We can try it.
we can try it, yeah.
We made a try some minutes ago with a PDF from our company.
Yeah,
We
and we
still-
chose, for this, we chose a very different PDF with very different content just to check if it effectively uploads the PDF and if it recovers information from that PDF. So this is a PDF explaining a little bit what we do in our company. So we can ask a very specific question and see if it works.
So we are going to ask about the lines that we follow,
Yeah,
and that is that part.
investigation and development lines that we have in our company.
So we can upload the file. And now we are going to make a query about which lines we follow, I think.
Yeah, so it's uploaded.
Yeah.
And when you upload, it generates the embeddings, and then these embeddings are put in the vector database that I talked about before. So now you can ask questions about this document, and it should answer with the content from it.
No, this is not the answer.
No, this is not the answer. And it answered in,
Ah,
yeah.
we have to ask plans, investment and development.
Mm-hmm. And maybe don't mention it.
Yeah. It is only one PDF of information, so
Yeah, sometimes the information is not very,
Here we
so
have it.
there you go. And then it answers with the content from the PDF that we just uploaded. So
With
it's
this
very
part.
basic because we obviously don't have a lot of data yet, but this is the idea of it.
and for that we use Docker Compose structure with 3 containers. We have the database, which is Postgres but with a version related to vectors. For the deployment we have another 2 containers, one Docker image where there is the API and all the dependencies to make the inference and to load the embeddings. And we now are going to migrate this to MCP so we can see the interface back related to the application. And we deployed the big LLM, that is 8 billion parameter version of Gemini 3 in the application, the framework, VLLM. So we have an easy deployment, and that's our work.
Yeah.
Thank you.